Okay, so in this video, um, we're gonna try to, well, it's not a trial at this point because I've already done it. We're gonna recreate Mockito from scratch, and like I said in the introduction video, the API is gonna be identical, and we're gonna have um, I don't want to say the exact same features, but we're gonna have the following features. Um, we're going to have the ability to create mocks just the same way that the same way Mockito does. We're going to have argument captors, we're going to have argument matchers, and we're going to have means to verify invocations. And let me show you the outcome first, and what it looks like. So here, as you can see, we have this is the implementation we're going to do from scratch. Here we have our annotation. It's called our mock. Obviously, you don't want to call it just in Mockito calls it mock. I'm just going to change things up a bit. Um, Assume that this library is called our Mockito. So this is a mock class that is created here. It does nothing. Well, it does these. It does this. It's just literally class that can be mocked. And then in the test method, I obviously in test class I created. Initialize that class, annotate it with rmock. Um, you initialize the mock same way as Mockito does, and then you can do this, do when, then return same way you can do in Mockito. Create argument captors, verify the invocations of each method. Um, yeah, so pretty much everything that Mockito does, with a few exceptions, a few notable exceptions. Um, there is no way to verify the invocation order. It's not that difficult. We can do it. I just didn't want to, I guess. But let me know if that's something you want to see. But you can verify that this method is called with the following parameters. Um, you can capture stuff, capture the parameters to extract them later to test for other things. Yeah, I thought this was interesting when I was first introduced to Mockito. Things like that, like how is it that when you do this and you do then return, it actually calls that. How is it that when you annotate something with just an annotation, then all of a sudden it creates an automatic mock, or same here when I verify the same way. How is it that when I do these, it's actually verifying that? It almost looked magical and like not something Java is designed to do. But yeah, you can do that in Java, and we will do it together. And I will show you how, and we'll do it line by line, like I said. And in this video, um, well, it's going to be two parts. Um, One is the API. So we're going to create the API first. And what that entails is the annotation itself, the argument captors, argument matchers. So as you can see, this is all my library, not Mockito. So we're going to create argument matchers, argument captors, the annotation itself. And then the other video, we're going to do the annotation processing, which is where this init mocks part works, and also that's also the place where we create the actual mock instance for each of our mocks. And yeah, so it's going to be a two-part video. Well, three-part including this one. This is just introduction. But yeah, we're going to basically end up having this exact um, product that works the way Mockito does. And do let me know if you want to cover other features. But I think this is a very decent start in terms of feature parity. Yeah, technically you can actually use this in your testing right now, but it works just fine. Clean code, same API. Let's just run it just to let you guys know that it actually works. Yeah, as you can see, test class equal get name, return type get name. It does return that, as you can see here. Verifications work. Just so you guys see that There's no cheating. This is the actual mock class that does none of those things. But you do the mock itself here. Let's say it has changes to my name, and then run it. Yeah. So here, see, now it returns my name when you call it method. So yeah, it works. And let me just show you the verification. If I change this to 6, for instance, and run it, it's gonna fail. It's gonna fail with the message magic invocation has not been found, meaning that this was never called with this parameter because it wasn't. It was only called with a float with the value 5. So yeah, we're gonna create this exact library in the next video. Well, we're gonna start creating in this next video. So yeah, I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it, and let me know if you have other Mockito features that I may have not aware of that you want to see in this video.